Okay, this is on the Reynolds job, number 53529. Install on 418 to 421. I don't have an installer yet. But what we're doing is we're replacing this fan coil in the crawl space with a furnace. And there's really not much room in here. But our new furnace is going to be 21 inches wide, a C width. So from the floor to the top of the joist, we have 26 inches. So that's going to have an issue with our drain, and I'll tell you later what we're going to do with that. But anyway, I put the furnace on 3.5 inch tall legs. So we'll make 2 of them. I'll do the furnace and the filter box. Then the filter box will be only 5 inches wide. I'll have a 90 and a little 4-inch fitting to connect to the duct. And the new furnace will sit anyway, so this is 12 inches, this duct here. The new one I made 13, but I made it offset 1 inch, so it's going to be tied against this wall here. Okay, and then we're going to have the filter box in the furnace, and then you can see we have the drain here. So our new furnace will sit 1.5 inches down from the wood, from the 2x4 wood. But we have these drains and stuff here that we need to go under. So I'll just show you why I'm down here. Our furnace will come to right here, and then I have a 3.5 inch offset that'll sit at the coil right on the ground, and that'll go 21 inches from here, from the bottom of the drain to the ground. So that'll get everything there. Anyway, so, and I made that 3.5 inches long coil, then a 90 with no throat, and then a fitting, and then a canvas. And I'm actually going to rip this furnace out right now because we have to have Dallas back here, and I got to get a saw cutter. So since the drain's going to be since the furnace is going to be so low to the ground, we don't have our 8-inch clearance to get our drain P-trap and stuff in. So we're just going to have to put the 90 on, come out, and I don't know where yet, but I'll mark out a place, and we'll have to have it saw cut a hole, and we'll have to dig it out, and we'll have to put the furnace P-trap in there, as well as a condensate pump. And then we'll pump our drain up and out. We have that drain there, which just kind of falls out of the drain, you know, just comes right out. So we can tap on there, or we can, there's a drain back behind the furnace we can tap into the top of, or don't want to tap into the toilet really, but anyway. Okay, so I'll have that marked to saw cut, and we'll hopefully have that saw cut before or when you're here. And there is a 90 back here, I think. I won't know until I rip out the furnace and look, but if there is, we'll add vanes in that 90 here. I just don't know what they are yet. Okay, combustion air, not applicable. vent, 2-inch PVC to flat termination. So we're just gonna go sidewall, just up in the joist as high as we can, and sidewall out by the AC. The line set goes out right here, so you can see, you know, the concrete outside is right here. So we want to go as high as we can, try to get our foot above the cement, or as high as we can. But I'll show you that in a minute. The gas, I'll go over last. The AC, so we're gonna run a new line set. Well, I'll go over that in a minute. The drain, I went over that. Thermostat, we're gonna put on an S30 thermostat. So, I'm not putting this unit in a pan because there's nothing we can damage down here. But let's go look at the AC and the gas. Okay, so the breaker panel is behind the fridge here. And it does have a 30-amp breaker for our air conditioner. So we're okay there. Okay, the AC's right here. See where our line set comes out and how low it is. So our flues, you know, will come out over here somewhere. And just get them as high as you can. Just make sure they're not blowing behind the AC. He said we can move the AC any way we want. It doesn't have to sit right where it is. Disconnects way over here, so we have a lot of room to play with between that and the line set. Okay. No pad needed. So reuse the existing disconnect. Okay, now on the gas. Okay, try to get here, Dallas here beforehand, so we're not all climbing on each other, but we'll see. So this flag is where the meter is going to be. So our gas line will come out here, our main. So we need the gas pipe on the other side of that to our furnace. And just to give you a point of reference. Okay, that's where the meter is, right on the other side of this wall. Our furnace is right here. Okay, we need gas piping. Once we get the furnace out, it'll be all open back here. I was told that we can get everywhere. So, but we need to run gas to the stove, which is right here, and then to a dryer, which is right here, and then, dryer, which is right here, and then underground here, don't see it yet, but I'll show you on the other side, there's a chase where they have some water lines, so we need to run gas also into this little shed back here. Let's go down the stairs. To a water heater here. He said he'll probably move the water heater over here in the future, but he's not quite sure where yet, so coordinate with him, Dallas, where he wants the water heater. But where all these boiler lines are coming through, they're coming through that crawl space here. So we have a chase that we can put our gas line in and get it over here. And he said he may put in a tankless in the future. He's not sure. This water heater is brand new, so just size the gas accordingly. Okay, and that's it for now.